Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to edit the front page of your website. So now to navigate to your front page, what you're going to do is when you log in, you'll be presented with your dashboard. Every time you log in, you'll be presented with your dashboard. Then you're going to go to pages, hover over and click all pages. Then you're going to scroll down until you find your page, and then how you'll know it be the front page is WordPress will put next to your name front page. Right, so now we've got to edit it with Elementor. As you see, it's showing Elementor there. So now there's two ways that we can gain access to the Elementor builder. So we could click here, edit with Elementor, or if we click on edit, that will take you to your page, and then you can click edit with Elementor. Now once you click edit with Elementor, I've actually got it preloaded, right? It will present you with this. So the reason why I've got it preloaded is because my internet's not the fastest today. So, and the loading time depends on your internet speed. So that's why I had it preloaded preloaded for the video, sorry. So now, as you can see here, if we scroll over the top here, that shows the header. This is a complete different section of your website. That's the header. That is for the layout you're looking at is for your desktop. And then when you go onto your mobile, all of this will scrunch down into the mobile version. So, but now the reason why I love Elementor so much is that, and why my customers have loved Elementor so much, is that when you understand how Elementor functions with its sections and its columns and its rows and all of that, right? Editing anything with Elementor is roughly the same, just in different sections. So if we had to go to the header and edit the header, the concept of how you do it is exactly the same. If we had to scroll to the bottom here where we see the footer, right? And if we click on footer, it'll open up the footer for us, but the concept of Elementor is exactly the same. All right, so how to work with Elementor, as you'll see here on the on the right hand side, you get this little pop-up, which is what we call the navigator. Now the navigator is very handy, is that if I want to click on a section, I click on it, it will scroll me straight down, and then you'll see this purple tab. Now if we on the section in the navigator, if we drop down, you'll see this is a column. This purple tab is the rows. So the section is what we call the row. Then within that section we have a column, then we have a title. Now, if we click on, say the word in, you'll see on the left-hand side here, you will see edit heading. Our news from the water. And as you can see, as I'm typing on the left-hand side, it is appearing in my on my design layout. So now we can do the alignment there. We could have it justified to the right, put the center. We can keep it to the left. We'll just take out this section here, and then this section here is marlin fishing on the 1st of December. So now this section here, okay, this is your post. So every time you post something on the website using the app, it will automatically appear here. All right, so now let's go to the top section. So we'll click on the top one. As you see, it will scroll me right to the top. Right now, if we click on the top section, we've got our settings here, and we can go style, and as you can see now, you're seeing an image. So now if we click on the image, we are able then to go and change the image. We can upload a file here and select from our computer if we wanted to, or we could just choose one from the gallery. Okay, and then once you choose one, I'll choose one, and then we'll reload the page so that it's no change will be saved. So we just go select, and you'll see there you are. There, your image is now changed. Now, if we hover over, if you remember the posts about 30 seconds ago, I showed you about the post at the bottom of your page, right? If we hover over, we've got our column, and we click right. Sorry, we click on the right in, and then on the left-hand side, we've got the text here. However, you'll notice that there's a little piece of code in there. So if I take that coding out, all the writing is on one line on your design layout. When I add it back in, it's called a HTML break. So it tells the system that after welcome to needs to go on the second line. Okay. So then again, we can change it to go to the right, the left, the center, the left, we'll keep it to the center. If we go to style, we can go text color. We can change the color to red if we wanted to black. Then we've got this palette down here. So we could change it to whatever we wanted to. You could have it Lumo purple or pink if you wanted to, whatever tickles your fancy. So we'll keep it as white, but that's how you change the color of your text. So now for this button here, if you just click on it, as you see on the left hand side, now you've got the settings for the button. So here is your link. That says book your trip now. That would take you to the products where they can choose either a full day marlin fishing, a full day game fishing, or a half day game fishing. And we can put the button to the left, to the center, to the right, or if we want, we can make the button stretch the whole width across the column. So we'll put that back into the center. Book your trip today, for example, as you can see, and then it appears on the button. But now let's say we want to change the background of the button. So you go to style, you'd see we've got normal and we've got hover. So let's make the background, let's change the background to be black. I've got it only for white. Let's make it black, just like that. So now we've got it as black, but now we want it to hover pink, for example. So we're going to click on the hover icon here. We're going to go down to background. It's already selected, and we're going to change it here. We're going to make it be pink here and scroll it up the top there. Let's just make sure it's selected. Then whenever we go and highlight it, as you can see, now we want to make the writing white on the hover. So if we click there, and there you go. As you can see now, when you hover over it, it turns pink and the writing is white. If you want to make the writing blue, you'll just do that, and as you can see, it will change. All right. But that is how you change the button. So if we scroll down to this section here, as you can see, section number 2, it is the same concept as the other 2 sections we've spoken about, but we've got an extra column. It's no worries. It's just that whatever's in this column, we can just add more items here. So what we've got here is we've got called an image box. So that's where we've uploaded this fishing boat image, and we've got amazing views. You can add a description from sunset to, from sunrise to sunset. So then it gives a bit of a description. And if you wanted to style the description, you would hover over to style. You would go content. That's your title. And as you can see, that shows description. And then we can just change the size, which will make it a bit smaller. Let's make it like that. All right. Now, the beauty of it here, and I'm going to show you something quick. We're just going to type come and have fun, right? And we'll put it in this one here. So now, as you can see, come and have fun is in these 2 columns are different sizes to the one in the amazing views. So now, to save time from going style, change the settings, can be a bit tedious, especially when you've got quite a lot to do on a page. What you can do is if you select the image box, so we want the fishing boat one, and then go right click and go copy, and then on the fishing like never before, if we click once on it, then right click on it and go paste style, you'll see that come and have fun is now smaller. So what it's done is it's pasted the style for all the text and all the text style, the text size, the font, the positioning, everything. So if we're to push this one, let's say push it here, and we'll make it like this, for example. Now if we go copy and then right click on amazing views and go paste style, as you can see, it is now pasted the same as the fishing like never before, and we'll just go undo on those. All right, so that's a very handy function to have, especially when you've got to edit quite a lot of items on a page. So let's just go ahead and remove these small descriptions. Okay, so there we go. Now, as you can see at the bottom of this row, we've got these wavy lines, which is almost like a wave. That was our effect that we were going for. So how to edit this is a bit of a two. We've got this wave, so we'll click on the section. This wave is at the bottom of our section, our row. So we're going to go style, then we're going to go shape divider, and we've got nothing at the top. We're going to go to the bottom. Now this is where we can change from waves brush to waves, to curves, to triangle even. And then we can go height, we can make it like this. We can go width, we can make it like almost nothing. So if we go, as you can see, width, we'll stretch it out like that. Put it back to wave brush, and we need to now remember the settings that we had for it. So we'll roughly do it like that. Now if we click on flip here, you'll see that it inverts it. So now the wave doesn't really, like the wave effect doesn't really match. So if we click on flip, then as you can see, there it is there. Now just scrolling down a bit, if we select this row and we'll go style and we go shape divider again, as you can see this time we've got selected at the top. Why have we got selected at the top? Is because we need it to match the bottom. So this row here is at the top and then this row here is at the bottom. Alright, and that is how you'd add your wave. Now to go to it, you can just change your color. So we can make it off like that if you wanted to. It's entirely up to you. Scrolling down a bit here, we've got again 3 columns, but what we've got in this one here is we've got, see the fun we have, which is again a heading, which is the same as if we scroll up here. It's the same as that. We scroll down, oh pardon me, sorry about that. If we scroll down a bit, this is just an image that we can select. And we'll just select these 2 people here. As you can see, there it is there. Now let's say we wanted to make the image a little bit bigger. We'd go to style, we'll go to width, and we can make it like that. As you can see, it's not going to go bigger than that because it's 100% within this column. Alright, we'll just put the image back. And the same thing here, we just click on this one here, and then there is the image that we would select. Scrolling down a bit now, as you can see here, we have got a slant. It goes from high at the left and low at the right. That there, if we click on the row and we go to style, we'll go to shape divider, you'll see that there is the tilt that we used. And again, it will be at the bottom of this row, as you can see, a tilt, because if we click on, hover over the row below, you'll see that it's above that row. So that's how we've got that tilt in effect. And again, this one here is 2 columns, and you'll click on the column and you'll go to style, and there's your background color, as you can see there. And then if we go and click on who we are, there you go, is your edit header. And if we click underneath, you'll see that now we've got a text editor. And you would to put all your text in there. It has got grammar, so if we go like that, you see it's given us the little red line to say that we spelled sun incorrectly, or if you wanted it sunny like that. So it does have a grammar function built in for you. If you wanted to centerize it, you'll go style and you'll go alignment, and you can centerize it, you can justify it if you wanted to, so everything is in like a square feature. So if we had to go, you'll see everything's square there. We can change the color if we wanted to make it a bit lighter or darker. We can put it into the center, or we can keep it to the left. Okay, if we scroll down again, these are your products. We've got the full day marlin fishing, we've got the full day game fishing, and we have got the half day game fishing. The same way you edited the style above is the same way that you would edit this section. As you can see, we've got book your adventure. Again, it's a heading option. We come down to this one here. This one here, we have got layouts a little bit different. We've got some things turned off, so we can put the rating on, we can show the category, we can show short description, but that makes it a bit messy in my eyes, so that's why we turned that function off. Yeah, we've got some labels here. So a label, if you've got a special on, it will show a sale on there, which will be nice. If you've got a button functionality, like show purchase button, yes, which is what we want, and then it will send you through to your item, through to the product where they can select the dates. There is your book your trip right there. Sorry, let me just, there it is there, book your trip, which you can change to today, for example. Give it a bit more call to action, and as you'll see when the page loads, book your trip today. Alright, scrolling down again, this row is the same as the one above, When I say the same as one above, I'm referring to this video, this row here, sorry. If we scroll down here and we click on the row and we go to style and we go to shape divider, as you can see, we've got it on the tilt and it is top and bottom, and we've got it flipped so that it now, the top one tilts to the right, now this one's tilting to the left. And again, same thing, if you click on this column here, you'll go to style and there's your background color. If you click on the text, as you can see here, there's your text. If you click on style, you are able to change the layout. If it's left, right, center, or justified, you're able to change the text color there if you wanted to. If we scroll down a bit more, now this is what we call a call to action. You can keep reading this, but wouldn't you rather be fishing with, and then book. So the same method is, again, there's your heading there, and then there's your book now function, and the book now is the same way as you would edit the book now on the first row at the top, which is this button here. All right, now that is how you would edit your front page.